welcome to it. Wait, Connor, we're in a review together.
Yeah, so what's happening is, there's this really advanced technology. You see this line, like, right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's separating us.
What's actually happening is that I am currently in San Diego with Connor, so we are going to be reviewing 4 movies, which are The Edge of 17, Moonlight, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and this, Arrival. So, Connor, what is Arrival about?
Arrival is a movie about aliens.
Which is all you really need to know going into this, because this movie's plot should not be known while watching it.
It is a movie that you want to know nothing about going in.
Mm-hmm. And I think I can speak for both of us here that we were very excited for this one. I mean, the trailers were phenomenal. Denis Villeneuve, I think I said his name right, has a great track record, so I was really excited going into it. You?
Yeah, I agree, and I was not disappointed.
Yeah.
What did you think about this film?
I absolutely loved this film. I mean, it's rare that we ever get a film these days that's an actual experience that you can go into and just watch on screen happening and be blown away. And that's exactly what I got out of this movie. It's like a modern-day 2001: A Space Odyssey. Not on that level where it's so existentialism and cerebral, but it's definitely a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It really intrigued me, and a problem with a lot of movies nowadays, and even movies that people call classics, it's hard for me to get into it. I just dove into it. It was really easy to get into it, and I was thrilled. I was intrigued. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
The acting from everyone was amazing.
Yeah, Amy Adams especially. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she gets an Academy Award nomination for this.
Yeah, she was amazing in this. The cinematography just was an overall beautiful film.
Yeah,
especially that one shot where they first see the alien ship.
Yeah, how it just sort of pans around and you see all these people. I mean, it's insane how many people are just standing there watching, and then it pans up and you go there. But what I really, really can say that this movie did fantastically is writing a fantastic script. Because it's sort of like Terrence Malick, yet it's not. It's a rare type of script that only has important dialogue. Not a single word that a character says, not a single word that comes out of a character's mouth does not A, advance the plot, B, add character development, or C, serve as a fantastic line. Every single line in this movie is important and it serves its purpose completely correctly. And also, just how they build up everything in this movie. How they build up the suspension of the aliens. How they build up her character in the movie in the first 3 minutes. You're already incredibly emotionally attached to Amy Adams in the first 3 minutes of the movie. How they build up the other people. They don't need huge giant backstories, but you genuinely care about them. And especially how they set up the aliens. These are 2 aliens that you actually care about, which is really, really weird. They say no lines of dialogue, but you want to see what happens to them.
Yes. What I actually really liked about this film is that in the first and second act you see everything and think one way about it, and in the third act, when the ending at the ending you like wait, and then you rethink the entire film, and it's nice to have a movie you can think about.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie is near perfect, and if it wasn't for Nocturnal Animals, this would be my favorite of the year. The score was just eerie and just overall great. I loved the score for this film. Mm-hmm. It was really visual, but it didn't have like gigantic special effects and not like Doctor Strange or something.
Yeah.
Where like, hey, let's have a really thin plot and just rely on special effects to make a movie.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, and going back to thinking about it, I had to see this movie twice before I think I could thoroughly review it. There's a lot going on in this movie, and if you don't pay attention to every detail, you won't get it all. It's a very subtle movie. They don't blatantly say in your face, okay, this is why this is happening, and this is why this is happening. They let you figure it out on your own, and I believe that many people that go into this movie expecting a sci-fi movie will dislike it, because that's not what it is.
Yeah.
It's not sci-fi, it's a hardcore drama about communication. And I mean, similar to the King's Speech, it actually makes words interesting. Again, due to the script, every single word that they say is interesting. Everything that they say is interesting. How they communicate with the aliens. I do think that they could have delved a bit more deep into how they started to discover the first few words. But still, everything is done so well.
I do agree. Something I do have to say is they don't really they kind of gloss over the fact, the reasoning of why they're there. And another thing that I didn't like about it is the part where there's a scene where Amy Adams is in the tank with the aliens, and she's talking to them, and that part was really cheesy and did not look very good. I mean, it is kind of obvious that it wasn't Amy Adams herself, it was just CGI.
Yeah.
And that scene was not very good, but I give 10 out of 10s to films that are either perfect or near perfect, and I can view this as a near perfect film, so I will give this a 10 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, I have a few more things to say. I do agree that they do sort of gloss over the fact that why are they here, but to me, it's not about the question. It's not about the answer, it's about the question. And what does that question mean? It's constantly asked throughout, and really, it's practically part of the biggest part of the film. They sort of hint at the fact that the reason that these aliens are here is because humanity can help them, which was something fantastic to see on screen. And also, Denis Villeneuve, fantastic. Thank you for directing such a fantastic movie that can make you think. A lot of people in my theater seemed kind of bored throughout the movie, and that's not surprising to me because this is not for the average film goer.
Yeah.
This movie should only be seen by cinephiles and people who love films. Now look, this film is not perfect. As I said, I do think they could have delved into how they got the first words a bit more, and I do think the third act, while still fantastic and phenomenal, I still think I would have liked a better final few seconds. I wish that it would have smoothed out and sort of ended a little bit better. But besides that, I absolutely love this movie, and I would give it a 9.25 out of 10, this is my number one movie of the year. It's fantastic, absolutely worth a watch. Just go in expecting to be patient. Just be patient and watch the movie and feel experience. And to me, personally, this is a rare type of movie that will make all your senses heightened. Like, sight, sound, hearing, all of that, they were just heightened throughout the movie. They were enthralled, which is it's just the biggest compliment I can give to this movie.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
like I said, I would give this 10 out of 10. It's either a low 10 or a high 9.75. I don't like to do 9.98 so anymore. I'm trying to keep my lower scoring system to reasonable. So, yes, I guess that concludes my review. Unless you have anything else to say.
No, I don't. I'm definitely excited to see more of Denis Villeneuve's films now. And I was quite happy that this one was PG-13 since he's only made R-rated films in the past.
I'm surprised this is PG-13.
Yeah, they had one use of the F word.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess that concludes my review. I am Robert Burke.
And I'm Connor Gilbert.
And this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.